Rigtig glædelig jul alle sammen. Nu skal I høre, i dag har jeg fået mulighed for at tale med Pierre, en caddy her fra Sydafrika. Og han har en helt fantastisk historie, som jeg glæder mig til, at I skal høre. Hello Pierre.
Hey, how are you, my friend?
I'm very good, thanks. And you?
I'm well, thank you.
You have a story that I would love for you to tell the Danish golfers back home. And let's call the chapter today the magic phone.
Yeah, it was a magic phone. I've been caddying on the tour for a couple of years, and about 4 or 5 years ago I left South Africa. I had a cell phone, a mobile phone. It was a prepaid phone, so when I left South Africa to go to Europe, there was no airtime left on the phone whatsoever. So which meant when I landed in Europe, the phone shouldn't even be working. You know, that's basically the story. Anyway, I get to Europe and somehow this phone works. And I'm phoning South Africa and talking to family and friends, but there's no airtime on the phone. Eventually it got to a stage where the caddies and golfers heard about it, and I used to leave the phone in the locker room. The caddies, the golfers would use the phone. Guys would make like 50, 60 calls a day all over the world, and the phone just kept working. And I mean, it was crazy.
And you never received a bill, obviously not.
Never,
no.
Never ever. But I couldn't, because it was a prepaid phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? So everybody on the golf tour got to know this phone, and I had guys coming up to me all the time. Can I borrow your phone? Can I use your phone? I know of calls guys made that lasted 3 hours from one end of the world to the other end of the world, and they just kept phoning and talking. So this was the magic phone. And then we were in China for a tournament. I was in a taxi one night, had a couple of drinks, jumped out the taxi and left the magic phone in the taxi.
It popped out your pocket?
No, I had it between my legs on the seat like
Yeah.
this. So when the taxi stopped, I opened the door and just jumped out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
When did you realize?
Well, as the taxi was driving off. So I started chasing the taxi down the road, waving, but off he went. And that was the end of the magic phone.
And now there's a taxi driver somewhere in China
Yes, yeah.
using your phone.
Well, the sad thing is, he probably doesn't know. He probably took the SIM card out and threw it away and put another SIM card in.
And that's the stupidest mistake he's
Yeah,
ever made.
Exactly. But I mean, this phone basically for a whole year, everybody on the golf tour knows about it, used it, or a lot of guys used it, and it was just, yeah, it was unbelievable. I reckon the phone bill on that phone must have been 100,000 euros maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love this story.
Yeah, it was a Virgin Mobile was the network, South Africa Virgin Mobile,
Yeah,
and that was the deal, the magic phone. Yeah.
the magic phone.
Yeah.
Imagine you still had it.
I actually could have made a lot of money with. I should have sold phone calls and stopped caddying.
Buy it for 15 minutes at a time.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Perfect. Great story, buddy. Thank you for telling us.
An absolute pleasure, my friend.
And Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.